Bee hopping or bunny hopping is a technique used to manipulate the source engine into allowing a player to gain more speed. Whether it is used for community servers or competitive play, bunny hopping is a skill that could be entertaining and, when used in the right situation, useful. Although, for the majority of the time, bee hopping can prove to be more of a burden than a tool. It forces you to play a very high-risk playstyle that for the most part doesn't pay off. On top of that, even the best bee hoppers are extremely inconsistent. Quickly before I get into the actual tutorial, I would like to mention that a lot of this information comes from an insane CSGO bee hopping YouTuber named Hoppin' Around. Of course, the links will be down in the description below. Here are some useful console commands to start out with. To open your console, go to your game settings and enable developer console. After this, press the tilde key on your keyboard to open up the console. The first command is cl_show pos space 1. This will allow you to keep track of your speed. Next is bind M wheel down/up to plus jump. This will allow you to bind your jump to your scroll wheel. The first step to bee hopping is air strafing. An air strafe is a synergetic movement of the mouse and keyboard to rotate in midair as well as gain speed. To strafe right, you must simply move your mouse to the right while holding down the D key. It is important to let go of W while doing this step. To strafe left, you must simply move your mouse to the left while holding down the A key. As seen here, air strafing increases your velocity value. Now that you know how to air strafe, you can advance to the next step. Connecting your jumps is what makes bee hopping effective. By jumping as soon as you land on the floor, your speed carries over from your previous jump to the next. A useful tip is to use the scroll wheel to jump here. By spamming the wheel, you're able to send out more jump commands in a short amount of time rather than just tapping the spacebar once. Be sure not to hold W while in the air, and mostly, do not expect to be able to hit any bee hops this early into your bee hop career. The next thing I'd like to talk about is tick rate. The tick rate of a server affects the amount of jump inputs you are able to send out in a given second. On 128 tick, you are able to send out double the amount of jump inputs than you are in a 64 tick server. To manage this, scroll twice as slow on the 64 tick server. If you're scrolling too fast, you'll see yourself hit the floor and not jump as you were scrolling. In addition to this, try not to strafe too hard or wide. Instead, do small, smooth strafes to manage on a 64 tick server. Bee hopping on 128 tick is different, however. You only find this tick rate on community servers and third-party game hosters, but it's still useful to know. To manage 128 tick bee hopping, simply scroll faster. In addition to this, strafe harder and a little bit wider. There's also this common misconception that once you hit 300 velocity, you will lose all of your speed after landing. However, this is not true. Once you hit 300 velocity, you're bound to go down to around 280 after landing on the ground. If you lose all of your speed, that's just you missing your bee hop. That is the end of the tutorial. I hope this helps all the people who are new to bee hopping. If you guys want to see more tutorials like skill and movement on all the maps, please be sure to leave a comment. Thank you for watching and see you later.